Now behind me here is the Ouspensky Cathedral, which is an Eastern Orthodox cathedral here in Helsinki. One of my favorite landmarks, actually. It was designed by a Russian architect. Now, it was built in the 1860s, which, if my math is correct, it's around 160 years old. So it's one of the older landmarks that I can think of anyways. So let's go check it out. Unfortunately, the one day that I do come here is a Monday, which it's closed, so I can't really show you inside. But in the future, when I come here not on a Monday, I'll give you a little bit of a tour through there. But for now, you get to enjoy the outside. This place right here is the Helsinki Cathedral. The construction started in 1830. Finished in 1852. It was also known as St. Nicholas Cathedral until 1917 when Finland got their independence. Not only is it my favorite landmark in Finland, it's my favorite cathedral that I've ever been to. So let's go check it out. Now behind me here is the Skywheel Helsinki. If something seems strange, this spot right there, that's actually a sauna. So you can pay to be in a sauna and look at the sky view of Helsinki. But don't say sauna, say sauna. Because if you say sauna, they get really mad here in Finland. I know it's really hard to see, but right here, it says Helsingfors. That's the Swedish version of saying Helsinki. Because here in Finland, every sign, including the one that's also behind me, is in Finnish and Swedish, but no English. Well, some things are in English as well, but for the most part, it's Swedish and Finnish. So this yellow building here, it's the Presidential Palace, which is one of 3 residences for the President of Finland. And as you can see, it's quite the beautiful spot. And this beautiful building is actually overlooking the city market, which is right here. In a month or so, or maybe less, they'll be having the Christmas markets here. And it's also known for another really cool fact, which I'll show you right here. Amanda Fountain, which is a pretty interesting landmark. Not only is it beautiful, and it is a fountain in the summertime, and of course now it's the winter, but back in 2019, when Finland won the World Men's Hockey Championship, it was a tradition that's been here for a long time where championship teams will actually jump in this fountain in celebration. Now, a few years later, when Finland made it back to the championship, they thought, hey, let's put, boards up here so that people don't jump into it. Well, the people tore it down and proceeded to jump into the fountain. There is this word in Finnish called sisu, which is courage and determination. It's a very specific Finnish word, and I'm pretty sure every Finn has a little bit of sisu in them. I love this place so much. Honestly, it's just so calm and peaceful. Every time I come to Helsinki, I always make it a point of coming and visiting the church. I really don't know what what the big draw is for me. I just think it's just so beautiful, I guess. I think it's one of the things that really made me fall in love with Helsinki and the city in general. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Right about here was where one of my most favorite pictures were taken, and I'll show it right here. I was here for the first time back in 2016 with a few of my friends, and they took a really great picture of me and my friend walking up these steps, and I think that was the start of the great memories here in this city. Here's hoping to many, many more here. one of the most unique places that I've seen in Helsinki, and really the most unique church that I've ever been to. I'm going to try to say the name, probably going to butcher it, but Tempielokio. So it's an actual church that's underground, or at least in the rocks, and it's so beautiful inside. So let's go take a peek. Now what's really cool about this church is you can actually walk on top of it. So if you walk all the way up there, those are the windows into the church. And it's only €8, so not too bad. Sometimes when you need to get out of the rain, you can go to Kamppi, which is like a huge shopping center, but it's also a bus terminal and a metro terminal as well. If you're there for a snack at picnic or need to go somewhere, this is pretty much the hub of Helsinki. So there's 6 floors with all kinds of things to see, do, shop. Now this is my personal favorite called Lucky Funds. It's a sushi restaurant. So I'm gonna go in there and grab something to eat. Now behind me is one of the coolest buildings in Helsinki. It's actually the National Library, and it's called Oodi. The Finnish government, they put in a lot of money for this, and it's definitely paid off. It's such a beautiful building, all kinds of different things to check out, so let's go check it out. As you can see, there's 3 levels to this, and there's all kinds of different things you can check out. As I've been exploring Helsinki, I ended up running into her Finland. Now, she is incredible. She has her own Finnish program. So I'll let you explain a little bit about it, actually.
I'm Varpo, and I help people all around the world to get to know Finland and the Finnish language.
That's amazing, honestly. And like Finland, like Finnish being such a very unique language, I can just imagine how big it was for you to try to get Finnish out there to the world.
Yes, and I love that you said that it's unique, not, for example, the H word. That is,
yes.
We don't say that.
Yeah.
It's not true. Don't believe the internet. It is very unique.
No,
but
amazing.
It's a simple way to learn if you know the approach.
Of course, absolutely. And how long have you been doing this for?
I've been doing this for 9 years.
9 years. That's incredible. Wow. Well, I do have the course, so I need to get to it. I'm not saying I'm procrastinating, but just moving to the country and everything. But eventually. And if you see my other videos of me trying to attempt Finnish, Loilikahu. Oh my God. I definitely need the coaching, so who else better to teach than you?
Kiitos. That means a lot to me. Until next time, this is Thomas the Traveler signing out from Helsinki, and here's to more adventures. See you soon.